Oh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is morning still. I checked the time. So we're out here with the mares again. We came prepared though. We came going to try to make friends. Look at the hair. What's the matter, Haylee? So we're, oops, Ginger. So we thought we'd start helping the birds out with their nesting materials. She's eyeballing that halter down there, and it's actually not for her. So it's for this one. This little demon princess here, but we're gonna give Haylee a brushing so she don't feel like she's left out. I mean, my goodness, you guys, look. Oh, the phone's getting covered with hair. Oh, I know, darling. So welcome to my live. Again, I'm practicing. I haven't done too many. We don't have a lot of content sometimes, things to talk about. Oh, I get the butt side now. See, I get the butt. That's okay. We'll brush the butt. And standing upwind, the hair is flying today. Ooh, mercy sakes. Look at there. What are you doing, big girl? This is Haylee, our big mare, and this one sniffing the fuzz I'm bringing off is Ginger. Haylee's 14 this year, and Ginger's a year and a half. And does that feel pretty good, big girl? A lot of times this mare doesn't like to stand for brushing. So if you stop by for a minute, even if it's just for a minute and you want to give us a like, that sometimes helps us get into the algorithm. So there's the butt, half brushed. Half brushed butt. Let's see if she'll let us brush some of the other half here. Yeah, it's just coming off in mounds and mounds. Hey, look. Oy, oy, oy. Ginger, are you going to be a pest? Ginger's going to be a pistol. I wouldn't expect any less. Can you step over, Haylee? Can you put me upwind? Oh. Good girl. That's all I needed. Oh, look at that. She's like, well, that's enough of that, she says. So I'm going to go eat hay. Oh, this one's shedding too. Look at the red. Here, let's get the sun behind us and see what we can do here. This one won't stay out of the way. So we'll just brush for a moment. There, look at the fuzz. Oh, very good. This feels good this time of year. Yeah. They'll stand. The geldings will fight for position. Whoever's got the brush, they want to be the closest to. It kind of makes things interesting sometimes that they're fighting over you, but I'm pretty much the boss of the herd, so if I need them to move, I can get them to move. Get up here on your big butt here. This girl's getting tall. Mercy sakes. She's getting tall. Not what we like to see, but not much we can do. She's going to grow how she's going to grow. You going to stand there for me? She was being pretty sassy last night. So I decided it might just be time to take advantage of her wanting to be brushed. And maybe putting that halter on her head. That's my rope halter I use for getting them to not drag me across a pasture. So this is what we're up to today for a little bit. Gonna get under the belly. Which, get the legs. And of course she's just standing there. She's like, yeah. No, don't sniff the phone. You'll fog it up. You'll fog it up. You can see by her curling her lips a little bit there that it feels good. And she's enjoying herself. She's gonna stand pretty quiet. She doesn't have much fetching up. She knows how to lead. But that's, you know, we're working on it. Hey, she's like, brush, more brush, more brush. If I move away, she comes closer. Here, let's get the mud off of you. You've been out rolling in the mud. Rolling in the mud. You've been out rolling in the mud. We don't have a lot of mud here. It's very sandy soil, so she's been rolling in the sand. We do have some sand exposed. But for everybody, this is what it looked like this morning. We got a couple inches of snow yesterday. And the wind's out of the north and it's pretty cold. Here, let's try this. There you go. How's that feel? Feel pretty good? She has such soft, fine hair. She's like her Uncle Adam in that respect. Soft, fine, curly hair. You can see her little curls. When they get wet, those ends just curl right down. Oh, I know. You gonna put your nose on my shoulder? Get some more of this off of here. So I hope everybody's doing okay today. Get the hair off my phone. Oh, what? What? What do you want? Oh, hey, that's my toe. She's still learning her space. She crowds your space. That's because she's young. As long as she minds her manners, I'll let her in my space a little bit while she's young because I want them to trust me and to get to know me. Ginger's been here for almost a year now. We picked him up out of Minnesota from last year. Came from a breeder in Minnesota. And so it's taken her a while to adjust. You like that? What? These horses, everybody says, oh my God, you're using a steel curry. It has very short teeth. You can see as compared to my finger how short the teeth are. And they don't mind. As long as you're not too hard on the bony spots, they're okay. So I just lighten the pressure, like up here by her ears, which she likes. Yes. But it's good too. And it's a two-handed. Should be using it two-handed, but one hand on the phone. Look at the hair flying away. Look at that. She's got a big double mane, a little bit on each side. That'll be fun in the summer times. As long as nobody chews it off. Eventually we're going to get these mares back up with the geldings. I do have a couple of stud colts I got to get de-studded. And then we'll be able to put everybody eventually together and run them all as a single herd. And there's our big Haylee. Right now she has zero interest in being brushed, which I find interesting because usually she likes to be brushed. Let's get your chin. You want me to do your chin? You want your chin done? Here, look at the hair flying across the field. Yeah, she would probably stand here as long as I want to brush her. So she probably would. If I step away from the phone, that's because I'm going to go get her halter. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. How's this up here? What else you got going on down here? Yeah. So what's everybody else up to today? So, like I said, if you stop by to visit and you want to hit the like button for me, that'll help me get out there a little bit. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We're not doing anything super exciting. No rodeo today. Hey, no rodeo today. Just horse talk and horse brushing. Look at that. Oh, does that feel good? Yeah. How's your water? Is your water tank full? Yep, you're kind of like your brothers, aren't you? You'll stay in here as long as need be. I'd really like to get over there and do some more on Haylee, because Haylee's got a lot to come off of there. Oh, goodness. So we're trying to walk away. Let's go see if Haylee will let us brush her some more. If you can see the pile of hair there, holy flying bits, Mr. Batman. It's gonna be chilly today. We probably won't do a lot of outside work. Hi, can I brush you? Can I brush you while you're eating your hay? Will you let me brush you, or you're camera shy? Are you camera shy? Are ya? I'm worried Ginger's gonna knock it over. Yeah. Are you sensitive today? Are you sensitive today? How's your big belly today? Hey, don't. Just getting things where I like them. Don't mess around. Ginger. Ginger keeps tipping the phone. So I knew this would be a problem. She's curious, but it's okay. I like curious horses. I do. Curious horses. I like them to have a personality like that. Here, let's get up here and do your butt again. Oh, Haylee has such a wide back. She is a wide back. You could sit on her like a couch. See, she has virtually no withers. Virtually no withers. Right now, she's a little on the heavy side. We had a super light winter. They did not pull sleighs as much as I'd have liked to have done. We just didn't have any snow. Ginger. Let's get back over here on this side. Yeah. Now, don't you guys be bad while I'm here. I'm just little. She's going to kick you, and then see what we got here? We have a pocket horse. Oh, look at the hair. Oh, my goodness. So a couple days ago, I had somebody volunteer to come up and brush them. Bring it. Leave your chapstick at home. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I know. Is she kind of being a pistol? Don't trip over frozen turds. That's a piece of advice when you're filming in your pasture and you're trying to walk backwards. Don't trip over frozen turds. That's Miss Krabby Patty. She's moody. This big mare is moody. She's always been a little moody. And she doesn't have a whole lot of tolerance for young Miss. What's happening here? Do you have a sore spot? Is that a sore spot? Did I hit a spot? I'm going to have to investigate. You need to back up. Now you're in my space. Back. Good girl. Psst, 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 psst. Back up. Good girl. Oh, Miss Sassy. Something happening here? What? You don't like that? Now she's giving us some space. She's a quick learner. I'll put up with that stuff for a while. So, what? She's like, I want mine. See, I'm standing downhill of Haylee, so she looks huge right now. Piles of hair. What are you doing? No, I want you to back up. I want you to stay back. Good girl. Good girl. What are you going to do? You going to investigate? You want your forelock done? You a little itchy up here? Are you? Oh, yeah. Little itchy. Little itchy, little hairy. Yeah. What? I don't have anything. We don't feed treats. Well, not entirely. Sometimes we feed a treat. What happens is when we feed treats, then they get really pushy. She's bad. Mad. Rawr. Some days I feel like that. The sun feels good though. Oh my goodness. It's I have a dark coat on and it's shining on my back and it's just like, Don't be afraid to ask a question if you have a question. This bear here is 16 or 17.2, I think she is. 17.1 or 2 and about 2,400 pounds. She's heavy right now. She's on the heavy side because just simply lack of work. We're trying not to overfeed them, but these horses are easy keepers. And I have difficulty sometimes. They're not getting any grain. They're just getting hay. So if they keep easy on hay, that's one thing to consider if you're buying a horse, you have a budget. How do they keep? Because it could matter in the future when prices skyrocket like they have. Are they going to be all right on just hay, or are you going to have to supplement them until you're in the poorhouse? And it's not their fault that they need supplements, but you know, if you don't think it's the right match for you and you are not going to be able to afford it, don't take the chance, because you don't want to have to rehome them if you fall in love with them, because sometimes they become your heart horse in a hurry. They can reach right in and grab a hold of your heart and suck your soul. Looky here. I don't need you breathing in my ear. I don't. She said, like, well, brush me then and we won't have a problem. So how's your legs? I know you don't want your belly scratched, but I can do this here. Can I do this? So you want to hold the stick? You do. Can you hear the crunching? I love the sound of crunching hay. Oh, I love the sound of it. Love the sound. Now she's going to blow in my ear because I must be doing the right thing. Haylee is very expressive sometimes. And she'll let me know if I'm in the right spot. So we'll just brush. This is a spot they can't reach very easy, right down here between their front legs. Now she's going to rest her nose on my back. Yep. We got to get your chestnuts cut. They're pretty big. Chestnut. Ergot chestnut. Haylee grows them big and fat. Don't you? Does that feel pretty good? She's bumping my hand. More. Back. You need to back up. Back up. Back. Good. Oh. Miss Cocky. That's not me doing that. If you can hear it. Hey, I was always told that a tootin' horse is a healthy horse. Well, you know, when you have 70 feet of intestine, you need to keep things moving in there. Oh, happy Saturday. We have blue sky. It's cold. I think it's just 32. And, what are you doing? Don't come over here. You stay over there. because I'm not going to brush you. If you come over here, we're going to make you step back. You can use your body language to move your horse. I am not a R+ trainer. I'm not a horse trainer at all. I work with my own horses. I do know what works for us here. We use a pressure system where we can move them with pressure. And sometimes that's just a look and a body position. And horses are smarter than some people want to give them credit for. And thanks for the love. Oh, goody. Thanks for the likes, too. I appreciate it. Yep, come over here. And now that little one over there got the point. See, she's like, okay, I've been pushed away a couple times. It's time for me to mind my own business. That I like. I like that. I do. That means she's smart. Smart enough. Huh, Haylee? Oh, look at the hair. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be covered. I'm going to have to strip down before I can even go in my house. Bright. Oof. It's a bright day. But like I said, the sun feels warm. Eventually, everybody, I bet the boys are already out laying in it. You got a sore spot? Here, let's do this. Is that a good spot? Yeah. I love the crunching of the hay. I could stand here all day and listen to them crunch hay. Couldn't I? I could. I'm going to come upwind here a little bit. And if I don't mess with her, she'll stand here and just crunch hay. Sorry about the traffic. Good girl. This is my Haylee. Without messing you guys up too much. There, how's that? Yeah. As soon as the weather warms up again, we'll be probably doing some wagon work. We need to get these youngsters going. Husband had back surgery on Monday, so he's kind of out of commission for a little while, but I got Kyle, my nephew here, who'll help me. We live on a country road, but it gets busy on a weekend. Where are you going? You leaving? Picking the best stuff. She's not a Percheron, she's American Brabant. American Brabant. Yeah, she's a big girl. About 2,400 pounds. Ginger is only about 12 now. Don't you come over here. Don't you do it. Don't you. Yeah, you know mares, they have a mind of their own. She's gonna come over and see if Haley's got something better to eat. Sometimes they'll share a hay pile. No, I don't want you. No, you're gonna stand there like that. You know she doesn't like that. You know she doesn't. Oh, mercy. No, don't come into my space. My space is my space. Let's see, she's, step back. Back, good girl. You don't have to talk very loud to him either. Oh, Haylee needs a drink. She says, I got a fart and I got a drink. So we check your water. Let's come over here and check the water tank. Look at your face. You're shedding. Look at them colors. Oops, don't trip on the frozen turds. I can't even take my own advice. Here. Should we come check your water? See what's going on. It's warming up because the snow's coming off the trees. A little bit of ice. We've had such a funky winter here. Just unusual. Not usual at all. What do you think? My toes are getting cold already. You need a drink? Go get a drink. I don't know if she'll let me. Will you let me watch you get a drink? Are you okay with that in there? Of course, you have to have a little pistol come up, cause a problem. Naturally. That's a girl. I'll step back. How's that? It's like, grrr. Where is here? Eddie asks, where is here? I am in northwest lower Michigan. It's about 6 miles straight west of here to the actual lake. So we're in the snow belt area, kind of up in the pinky of Michigan, if you're familiar with using Michigan as a mitten. So I think they actually got more snow downstate than we got up here, because they had actual storm down there. This is out here. What we have is lake effect. We'll get a drink. Stand there and look at me. She is trying to figure out if I'm going to invite her into my space or not, and I am not, because I'm standing here looking straight at her. So I don't want her in my space right now. Haylee, oh my goodness. That wasn't me. Back, back, back. Good girl. Good girl. We're shining into the sun, so. Yep, I just took over. Husband's staying at Mom's house right there for a bit because she's got a lot nicer bed he can relax in, and so I go over there a couple times a day and bring him what he needs and sit and visit. And it's nap time. Is it nap time? It feels like nap time. I can't believe it's almost noon already. I don't adjust to the time change very well, and even though it's been almost 2 weeks ago, I still struggle a little bit. I don't like the time change. So, yep, she's got a mane on both sides. A little bit ratty. We don't get real excited about which side the mane lays on here. We don't show. If I'm going to go to a show, which I do once a year, we will just wash them and then flip it over and use hairspray to hold it. And then after they're done, where it goes, it goes. I just let it go the way it wants to go. And you gonna come out and breathe in my ear? Oh dear. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, she's like, that's a good spot. Sorry about the wind. I can put my back to the wind so it's not blowing on the phone. Go continue picking at their hay. They'll pick all day till it's gone. Then they'll go stand by the gate and they'll stare holes in the house with their laser eyes and say, hey, we're out of hay. And then when we walk out the door, Haley will whinny at you, say, hey, I need more hay. But you can see she don't need no more hay. She got a pretty good dimple going. Good dimple. That's a good dimple. That's not too bad of a dimple right there. So when they get really dimply, then we worry. But I don't know if you can see that. You see how wide that back is? Well, here, let's do this. I'll set this right here because she'll tolerate. Oh, she'll tolerate that, and then we'll come back here, and you can see my brush on her back. That's how wide her back is. She is a wide gal. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with all of this funny stuff you're doing here? What are you doing? I know. What do you want me to do for you? Is that a bad spot or is that a good spot? Good spot, bad spot. Oops, sorry about the wiggles. Sorry. What, you want me to do your chin? I can brush your chin. Brush your chin. Is that a little itchy under there? It is. Is that where you want a little scratch? Yeah, what about this? Let's just get under here and use our hand. Uh-oh, what's that? Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do. Nope. We watch for ticks. I thought that was a tick. We're always feeling for ticks here. We do have a tick issue. So you get to know. Oh, stop. Stop it now. We always checking for ticks. Yeah. You need your ear scratched? She needs an ear scratched, she says. What? You'd rather have it scratched up here? You're kind of hairy up here. Just out spending time with the mares. I haven't been out here for a couple days. We've been kind of busy. Oh. She's like, yeah, that feels good. Let me put this in my pocket. Yeah. She's like, yeah, that feels pretty good. She puts her head down for me to do that. Couple weeks we're gonna go get her sister. She's sister's over in Wisconsin meeting up with her boyfriend. Hello, Chasing Roo. I recognize you. You caught me. You caught me. My lives tend to be sporadic and unexpected. So for now. I'm getting to where I think about it more often. Say, oh, you know, I might walk out and do a live. We were out here brushing horses, and they are shedding. Oh, it's. Thank you. I love them too. But you can see the hair. You know, we could stand out here and brush all day. And the bluebirds love it. The robins love it. All the birds love it. We were just given an example of how wide her back is. If I set the brush up here, and it's not as good as angle, but getting rid of the hair here. They're good girls. This is where the girls are this winter. Till I get those 2 colts cut. Got 2 colts running around in the north field. And I don't need more babies. This one would be like riding a couch. As a matter of fact, she's so wide, you probably would be more comfortable riding a couch because there's a dimple right there. There's a dimple right there that you could sit your butt right into and it would be just fine. So, Haley's good. She's been ridden before. She doesn't mind. And that's our year and a half old Ginger. She finally got the message. She followed me around for 20 minutes, breathing in my ear because I was brushing her too. But she's like, oh, I'm going to go eat. But they're shedding. See, right now they're in their shedding colors. She's going to get real light like this. That one's not going to change. This one is. And then as we get this lighter colored hair out from like right there, then she'll start getting dark again underneath. As long as she's going to point her butt to me, I might as well brush it. It's big enough. It's big enough. She's got a big butt. If she'd let me, I don't know if she'll let me. She's kind of moody today, and I'm wondering if she's coming in or coming out of a cycle. Oh. I just keep blowing the hair off the phone. That's what that is. She is 17.2 is how tall she is, and she goes about 2,400 pounds this time of the year. We were talking about how easy keepers these horses are, and they're not getting any grain. I don't feed grain, so right now they're basically on hay and supplements. Get a good look at little Miss Sassy Pants there. Oh, she I'm worried about this one going to be way up over 17 hands too. I wanted them short, but you get what you get. Oh, we'll find a place for her as long as she doesn't get too sassy. Switch your tail. So yeah, this gal, she's a big gal. She's my big gal. She was my first American Brabant. We got her in 2010. She was 10 months old, the last of that spring crop. And that's not me either. That's not me. And we brought her home, and we loved her so much that within 3 weeks I called the breeder back and said, hey, I'd like to have another one of these kinds of horses. So he tried for a couple years to get us a full sister. He couldn't. He was having trouble with the mare slip in the foal. And what ended up happening then, we got Fergus and Finn in the meantime. They came in 2013 as weanlings. I could not find a team of these horses that I could afford, or that at that time that was even for sale. So we raised them, sent them to this one here. We trained ourselves. She was that easy. Not saying we did it 100% correct, but she gets the job done. The boys we sent out, and the rest of them we've been sending out. It's just easier that way. And I sent them back over to Wisconsin where Hannah is now. Jason likes to hook them up and use them in his daily work. Hi. You need some more head scratches. You do. I'm sorry. My husband has been bringing out peppermint treats, and this one is a peppermint hound, and so every once in a while she's just got to come and investigate. Now somebody says, well, you're brushing her right there. Isn't that? If this was irritating to her, this mare absolutely would step away. She absolutely would step away. If she didn't like what I was doing, she doesn't have a problem giving me the big middle finger and walking away. Does she? They just get so itchy everywhere. Here she's even putting her head down for me a little bit. So I can get in there with my fingers, but the brush is better. Yeah. Now she's going to come up here and get a little closer. What, you want to make a phone call? Make a phone call? Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? You going to call the hay guy and tell him that you're out of hay? Here, I can dial his number for you. She's like, no, I just want to stand in the sun. See how wide this chest is, too. She's really a wide girl. Now she's going to blow in my ear. But, well, I appreciate everybody coming. I like the likes I'm getting this time. It's been kind of, hey. Oh, I see what the trouble was. The other one come up behind me. Here, see? Troublemaker here. And so Haylee went to snap at her, and look at them ears. Look at them ears. Fix your face. Fix your face. Fix it. Yeah, she's like, don't pester me. Get away. Blow some more hair off the phone. I know you need your, whoa. Let me brush. There you go. This one here, she just gets a little, this one here is very sensitive, so she has to understand what you want her to do. She likes to ask questions, this little red filly. She's like, okay, I'll stand here if you want to brush. Yep. Can I go back here? What about right there? What about right there? What about right there? There. Like I said, if this was irritating to them, they would step away. However, I don't spend a lot of time in the same spot. I'll move around. They will a lot of times let me know where the itchy spot is and put it where I can reach it. The geldings do that too. If they have a particular itchy spot, they'll put it where I can reach it. Brush your belly. Yeah. Because everything sheds, even them legs. American Brabant. It's the breed. This gal here is, she's a 50%er. For anybody who's not familiar, 50% means she's 50% European Belgian and 50% American draft stock. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Oh, see, she backed up because she wanted me to work on this one spot here. She likes that spot. Yeah. But you don't need to groom me in return because your teeth are sharp. So I hope the wind's not being too troublesome here. I didn't bring my good microphone. I got my new selfie stick because, I don't know, this farm is kind of like, you got to have one in every corner. It's kind of like carpet knives for cutting hay strings. If we were to actually spend part of a day and gather them all up, we'd have 24 of them. But if I was to go look for one right now, I couldn't find one. I don't know who else's farm is like that. Here, look at that. So there's a few things we keep in every corner. And I misplaced my last selfie stick. I really liked it. Can't find it. Have no clue. I have searched. So I said, heck with it. I'll just give me another one. Yeah, farting mares. Oh, right there. Is that okay? Don't kick me. Don't kick me. So we just go gingerly until, like I said, she'll move away if she doesn't like that spot. And we'll just watch her expression. That's an expression of, ooh, that feels good. If she pins her ears a little bit, that's a sensitive spot. We'll go slower and lighter with our pressure. Look at the hair. She's got these. She's not like her Uncle Adam. She has no white on her legs. Whoops, sorry, I didn't, you okay? So we're gonna brush a little more and then I'm gonna head for the house and work on some other stuff here. So we've been working in the hay barn. We've been trying to do our inside jobs because once I get going here in the spring, I got lots of tractor work to do. We'll be hosting the 2024 North American Draft Horse Association Driving School here this August. If you ever thought you wanted to learn to drive a horse, harness, hitch, haul, that's what we do. We supply the horses and the equipment. You just bring yourself, your sunscreen, and your gloves. And so we got to do quite a bit of cleanup to get everybody in here. We have room for 25 students. Right now we have 7, which is not unusual for this time of year. You can get more information if you look up Northwestern Michigan. Draft Horse and Mule Association. Should be pretty easy to find the website. Ginger, quit that! Drivingdrafts.com is that website. If you want to know more about us here, we're fantailfarmllc.com. American Brabant Association is americanbrabant.org. And we all have pictures and information on what we do. Yeah, are you itchy right there? I picked a tick off of this one last night. So she's so soft. So here's my nephew Kyle, came out and over there loving up on Haley.
Yeah, but she's not doing much loving back.
No, she's kind of moody today. She's been a little crabby. So.
I just realized how white she's turning.
Well, here, you go brush her and I'll take pictures of you. Don't stay off her sides, just get up high on her back. Kyle is 5'10". So, ouch. Well, that hand hurts. Yes, I know. You're blowing in my ear. Look at the hair.
I know, I'll be dying later.
All of us will be. I'm covered. We got to get out there and brush them boys. So she's okay with that right now because what's happened with Kyle being out here now, Ginger will come and harass me and leave Haley alone. That's one of Haley's biggest problems is where I go, Ginger goes, and she would just as soon be left alone. This mare likes to do things by herself. She's a super good single horse for driving. Hold on, I got to make a quick adjustment here because she just likes to, it's almost like she doesn't want to have to babysit anybody. I know how that feels. So we're going to walk over this way. Again, watch out for frozen piles of horse turds. You want to go do the other side?
Yeah, I'm just going to go over there.
If you go do the other side, you'll be upwind a little more. Hey. Yeah, it's that time of the year. Is he okay? He's doing all right back there? You don't mind? She doesn't mind. She's hoping she could get she was hoping she could get a peppermint, but no more. No more peppermints. Ginger. No, this is some of that second cutting, right?
Yep.
Hey, okay. See, this is where the problem comes in. Ginger, step back. There you go. Got to respect your elders. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate it. Like I said, my lives tend to be sporadic and unplanned.
Okay, all right. Go on now.
So, sporadic and unplanned. I will eventually probably be able to get to where I can let everybody know. So, blue sky. Oh, it feels good in the sun. Now my feet are getting warm.
I know.
Well, that's pretty much it for today. I just thought if I pop on here and see if anybody had a question and just oh. You can hear the crows. Oh, the wind's going to kick up a little bit. Oh my goodness. I must have hit the For You page. So, thanks again, though. And we were just sitting here. Shh, we're going to just listen to crunches now for a bit. We love the crunches. And of course this one, I'm telling you, when they're young, they're just pests. Pests, pistols, irritants. See, now you're going to make her move. You know, I can't wait till I can hook you two together and then you can just really tell her what it's all about, huh? Crunch, crunch, crunch. She's going to fog up the phone. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I don't give my horses baths either, for anybody who's questioning. And it hasn't popped up, but the baths, we'll give a bath when we're going to go to a show or a wedding or a funeral. we will give them a bath. But otherwise, we're not big on baths around here. I don't like disturbing the natural flora and fauna of the skin of these horses. And with those big feathers on their legs, I'm not too interested in having to spend a part of a day drying feathers. So they don't get baths. They get brushed, they get groomed, they get their tails thinned because they get some really heavy tails.
Blown out.
We'll use the air compressor on them once in a while and get right down to their skin and blow the dust off of them. Oh, no, no, don't. Please don't bite it. No, it does. No, please don't bite it. There's nothing there. It doesn't even smell like peppermint. It smells like soap, right? Oh. Well, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. We got to get going here. We've got a wagon ride this afternoon we got to go attend to. So we'll be heading out and probably brushing another set of horses, I imagine. So, thank you everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it greatly. If you have any questions about the American Brabant horse or anything like that, please drop me an email. You can find all my information on my website. If you're in the area and you want to meet American Brabant horses in person, give us a call. We're happy to introduce you to the herd. Thank you, Arlene. I appreciate it. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's shedding, and eventually she'll darken right up again for summer. We need to well, thin these tails a little bit. Their tails really get heavy. And so this one looks pretty good though. She's sucking up to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah. All right, guys. I do have to go. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of you here. I'd love to hang out all afternoon. Maybe when the weather gets warmer. So y'all take care, and maybe we'll jump back on a little later this afternoon. I know I've promised that before, but we'll give it a try. So talk to you later. Gotta hit the off button. The off button. She says don't